Hi guys, just for checking the video out. Look look who I've got.
Ooh, hello everyone.
Houdini himself, Rich Woods.
Nice
and we
to
are
see
at Dainton Park, so Rich is home. They're very busy today. They have a Captain's Day.
Captain's Day, a charity day to raise money for Rowcroft Hospice at home.
Okay, and then they seem to be put a lot of effort in. It seems like everyone's having a good time.
They're having a great time.
But we are filming an open special, but not just an open special, an old school open special.
A very old school open special.
So we have ridiculously old clubs. What era are they?
We're 1930s. So these have got some wood in them.
They wooden shafts?
I think they may be wooden shafts, some of them possibly. Some of them may be faux wooden, but they are from that sort of era.
I was like, obviously I want to use my chrome softs, and then you were like, no.
We had a few comments in our older one, which was 60s and 70s clubs. So we have got slightly older golf balls. They're not 1930s.
Dunlop 65 and the blue flash.
Both Dunlops.
Oh, they like the blue flash. You are now the blue flash.
I'm blue flash, am I? Sounds like
the
a
blue
superhero.
Houdini. So you go first because I'm scared of hitting these. So we've so we're going to do 6 holes, a 6-hole challenge.
That sounds tremendous.
Old school open special.
I'm going with a 2-wood.
You're going with the 2-wood?
I think. It's got a sort of ping glide-esque long grip. So we're playing medal, aren't we, Steve?
Yeah, we'll play medal. And hopefully we don't lose a ball because we've only got 1 each. So we might have to have a penalty if somebody does lose one because they then get the modern ball.
I have got screws, I'm pleased. High. That's high and a tiny bit left.
It's hooked. It's hooked. You won't see it land.
Ooh.
Wowza.
So Steve, you need to unveil your weapon.
I don't have screws. I have screws there.
You have grooves by the looks of it.
Look at that.
Oh. Oh, you're going decking, are you?
Yeah. Oh, this is wild. I'm squeezing a cut, and I'm not entirely sure I'm going to clear that.
Oh, wow. It's okay. It is away. How did that feel?
That was like the Sergio 3-wood.
It didn't click off the face.
I was making sure it cleared that basically. And
We're away, aren't we?
I did, but at least you get to chip out. I might have to go for it. That felt odd. Obviously my equipment's so heavy and stiff. That felt odd. So you're in the trees.
I have.
It's an open special, but we are not on a links.
No.
Didn't think that was true, but
if I had some clubs with grooves and such, I may try and cut this. I think I might nudge it out to the right and pitch one.
Yeah, you got the fact that we've only got 1 ball as well.
Yes. The person who keeps their ball might be the person who wins. I've got it says it's a 7. I think the lofts may be somewhat scary. It's rustless. Right, I'm just going to nudge it out just to the end of the fairway.
Yeah, he's out. As described.
It's gone quite high for what I thought was a dip and run. But yes.
Yeah, you're out.
It's out, and
you're out.
And it's Steve's turn.
My turn.
So Steve's a couple of yards further, and he's a couple of yards further right. So he has no excuses. He is
We're old schooling it. We're not no lasers or anything like that.
Oh no. You haven't even got a fanny to pace out your yardages.
I ain't got a sand wedge either.
What's the most lofted you've got?
An 8 iron, it would appear.
An 8 iron? I think that's an 8 iron.
It says it's an 8. It's got more loft than me sand wedge, but.
So we're going over the water, people, for you guys who've played here before and watched us. The pin is tight left.
Yeah, I'm aiming right.
Sensible.
These grips feel weird.
Oh, he's taking the down.
Go, go!
Oh, I don't know, he's in the water.
How have I finished as well?
Oh, it's old school, you're walking forward.
It feels really weird with these grips.
I'm trying to work out how your divot, which is definitely going over that way, and the ball is definitely not going over there.
See what I was trying? The divot just shows how scared I was.
So we're going to pan up.
I was genuinely thinking, at least if I go in the water there, I can scoop it out. Is that how you're meant to think? Is that
possibly? Maybe a tad negative.
So there's a tractor and a flag. Is there a story behind that, Rich?
It's I believe it was nearest the tractor was the you would have won that, Steve.
Well, I wouldn't have, because I wasn't that close to the tractor.
So this is apparently my 8 iron. So I think 8 may mean something different in the olden days. It's a niblick.
A niblick.
Niblick. That is, yeah.
Yeah, there's some loft on that one. We will see where mine is, because...
That's not yours on the right edge of the green, is it?
No, that was there.
Is it?
Think about the ball flight, Rich, and how left it was.
Principles and impact factors and all that jazz. That's delicious. That is delicious. Oh.
Richard.
Bit too much spin.
Too much spin.
The dimples. The dimplerific. I didn't feel like there's a great deal of bounce on there.
It is odd, it's just odd.
We're having an open special and this one is special. So Steve is making the walk of shame. He's lost his Dunlop 65.
Yeah, that Dunlop, it lasted 50 years and then lasted 2 minutes with me.
So he's got, oh, that's good, that's line of entry, yeah. So he's taken line of entry. He can go back as far in line with the flag and where his ball crossed as he wants. He's here. I'm going to move a little bit this side.
Get this up and down.
Well, yeah, you're playing 4. Chance for 5. I've still got a 15 footer. Let's just roll to the back edge. That's a pretty good shot, Steve.
I won't go that far.
We are going to pan in on him because this is fraught with danger. Ooh. He's all right.
We're going to have to come up with some rule.
What rule are you going to come up with?
Because now I've got a proper ball.
Well, I'm thinking the rule is you probably should have brought a putter with you.
And my bag's there.
Ah.
That's for that.
Well, maybe I will change my golf ball on the next tee.
Yeah, we should.
Because it may be a tad unfair.
Yeah. Be interesting the difference. See actually what it does do.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this one.
We'll have a little closer look at this in a minute. So Steve's got about 25 feet back up the hill into the wind. Oh, that's not bad, just drifted away.
That won't be given.
Nothing's going to be given today.
It's obviously like it's the weighting that I'm finding particularly odd.
It is a bit different, isn't it? got this for par, haven't I?
Ah, what a man. Old school. Old school. It's quite windy today as well. Probably hear it on the mic.
Oh, get in.
He's quite
Oh.
Oh no.
Wow.
So what are we are?
Interesting.
So I'm there for 5, am I?
You're there for 5.
You're here for 4.
I've got this 4-5.
This was a one-shot lead. I think we're going to have to let Rich use a modern day ball. Oh, Richard.
Oh,
There we
fantastic.
go. This is the drop. Just the drop. Standard 2 on the first.
It's nicely held. Let's have a look at that putter, Steve. That looks pretty. It looks quite pretty, actually.
This one is a Gibson, is it? Is it a Gibson? So we've made it to the second hole. One of us, and I'm not going to mention names, has ruined this challenge already because they lost their old school Dunlop 65.
My blue flash is still here.
The blue flash is there. We're not going to
there
mention
we go.
names.
No, we're not going to mention names.
So you're going to modernise
I'm going to modernise slightly.
with, ironically, a lake ball.
Yes. I've got a Titleist.
You're going to
There we
tight
go.
there.
So they may have been around in the 30s.
It used to be
Sure.
Acushnet, wasn't it?
It was.
I think they were, obviously Acushnet's still tightless, but I think...
I'm going with something slightly different, Steve.
Okay, what are you going for?
It looks like it's made of wicker.
Just call me the Wicker Man.
I don't think I'm going to challenge the water.
Yeah, I don't think you're carrying it today. It is downwind, but
Oh wow.
I do fear that you may not carry it.
Right. Okay. This is odd.
That's a good shot.
It's a nice shot. I'll take that. It's not in the water. And it's probably just about far enough to not have to go over the trees. That's not bad. Not bad. It felt okay.
Good little
bit
shot.
There's a bit of cheese or something on it.
Oh, man.
Excuse me. Right, Stephen. Are you going with the same weapon as you had, or are you going to go slightly different?
I'm going for the D64, yeah.
Oh yes. A massive improvement on the D63.
There it is.
See, Ben Sayers, that's amazing, isn't it? They make sort of beginners and sort of slightly budget clubs now.
Yeah. It's got the
It's got rails, isn't it?
rails, yeah. It was around.
Do we know what it is? Apart from a wood?
It's the D64. It's a 3-wood.
Oh, it's a 3-wood, okay.
It's a 3-wood, but it's got the loft. You mean it looks like a 5-wood.
So back in the day, 3-woods were 17, 18 degrees, I would imagine.
Short routine's the same, no matter what era we're in. Oh, Stephen!
That's a little bit sploshy. Got the left, Steve.
Got the old left with these. I find it, because obviously I pull with a handle. I'm
Yeah.
finding the grips very difficult.
You can hit another one from here, or are you going to drop it down?
What do you think? What do you think? Go on, you have a guess, Rich.
I think you're going to go try and play it.
I'm a fan of Tin Cup, but this isn't the time. I'm already down. I'm going up there.
So Steve, once again, is trying to find his line of sight, because he went for a little swim in here. The wind was right to left, so it could easily happen.
Was it? It doesn't. It would have gone in the water, but it'd explain why it went so far in the water. I'm not taking this on.
I'm not sure if I'm safe.
I've got such little confidence.
So what have you got in your hand, Steve?
6-iron.
You got a 6. Now are we certain this is a 6, or is it a? It's down this way. That's a nice solid shot. You won't see it down, but that's over the water.
I like the way I'm not sure if my back foot's dancing because I've got twisted ankle or it's the old equipment. I think it might be a combination of the two.
Have you got a sort of Gary Player walk, have you?
Yeah, I've got. Maybe I'm just. It's an open special. He's a integral part of that. He's had some good performances there.
Yeah.
So I'm just. Yeah, I'm. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yes, good thinking, Steve.
There we go. I am a thinker. If nothing else. So Rich hasn't quite got far enough. He's got some tree trouble. Are you taking it on?
Yeah, I think so. Why not?
How far would we reckon we've got it?
Probably got 150, 160.
Sure.
I've got something that says 7 on it.
I reckon it's a bit further than that.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going with this. I think this is good.
I need the loft. I'd say this is a no contest, but with these clubs there's danger at every corner. Got the height. Won't make the green. That hit tree on the way down?
Yeah, it might just be just left of the green. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest.
Pretty good shot.
It came out of these grooved bits.
You were born in the wrong era.
Possibly. I was needed to be born in the land of the wooden, extra long ferrule. Obviously.
That's the place I want to go.
Look at these little tykes. There they come. There they are. Oh, they keep on jumping up and down. I'm on the green.
Yeah. That's a hell of a shot.
Fantastic.
It's not great for me, but
hats off to me. Let's have a look.
Hats off to me.
We're coming around. Oh yes, 1930s me up, baby. I am there. Right, let's go and see where Steve is. Steve has come to his golf ball. Just under 100, Steve?
Under, yeah, it must be.
We're going up here.
I reckon this is about 70 yards.
Okay.
You're on the green. I need
Something good to happen.
I need to hit the green at least. Let's start with that. What is that? Oh!
It's a friendly bounce. Getting better and better. Oh! That'll play, won't it?
That's how the old boys played it. The little. Did you not see that?
Give it a little twizzle, didn't you? It's a helicopter. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing on a string.
There's no physics. Old school golf. There's no physics involved.
They had no Trackmans. They had no GC2s.
They had no GB2s, no Trackmans.
They had Tweed.
Tweed. And it was a better time. A purer time.
A tweedier time.
Tweedy. We have made it to the green. I think it's a spectacular shot there. I embraced fully what it means to be old school golf. But Rich has truly played a magnificent second. This is a tough hole at the best of times, but loads of swing. Not the easiest of two putts. Definitely deserves the par. But old school golf, just like normal golf, doesn't always give you what you deserve. That one, good read.
Didn't want to miss it low. I just missed it a little high with a bit too much pace.
Are you continuing, or are you?
No, I won't mark. I'll just leave it there.
Are we playing?
We'll play stymies. We could play stymies, couldn't we?
Play stymies. So if people aren't sure what that is, you didn't have to mark it.
If people don't know what that is, if Steve continues the way he's going, he will be playing them.
Well, I'm going to try and dribble this in, and I'm going to leave it on the edge.
playing for light.
This drops in on the left or blocks you.
And this would be spectacular. Oh, he's rolled it in. Oh, that's wonderful. That's an up and down. Is that 5?
That's a 5. Yeah. So this is just to drop the one to you. What a glorious 5. Definitely deserved. There were some good shots played. I should have had an extra penalty for how far my tee shot went into the hazard, but that's not a rule. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, solid.
Beautiful, solid as a rock.
Palm me up, baby. Palm me up.
No fist pumping in old school.
Fine. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, Middleton.
Third hole, par 5. Into the wind, so it's tough.
Probably a 3-shotter, isn't it?
Probably. I may sneak one up there. I just got to try and find the ball first before I start thinking. I can't think a shot ahead.
So I mean, they're easier to shape, aren't they? So I'm going to try and hit a low draw.
Okay.
So that's what I'm playing.
I'll tell you, I'm easy to shape for me. I'm very good at getting loads of right to left. Oh,
Oh my days.
that is
Oh my days.
spectacular.
Oh, it's pretty.
God, that was it like as described. That was like as
I
described.
like that. That was nice. Another 4 of those and I'll be home. Get me screws in. Oh, screws galore.
I tell you what, that is a great ball flight.
They're on the conforming list.
That might be my only hope at the minute. I have to get the list out. And hopefully my old friend Sarah is on theirs and yours isn't.
Oh, it's going left again. It's in here. Didn't see it down. It should be fine. There is room.
The beauty is, didn't travel far enough to really find any real bad trouble.
We find my golf ball.
That's why.
And we're going to have to pan a long way back to Mr. Buzzer, who's in amongst the trees here. And he's nudging out with something again, something wooden. Seem to like it. Kind of up this way a little bit left again. Should be okay. Is that okay, Steve? Did you find it? All good? Left shock. Okay.
Yeah, I was in the tree. I didn't think I was going to struggle to get that old hook to get it around the first tree. It seems to be a little bit of a theme, but I'm not in a good position. You have it.
I mean, a good drive. I'm happy
Well,
with the
you
drive.
think how far up? You wouldn't.
Not miles behind, is it?
Is it into the wind?
Yeah.
You'd be 20, 25?
Yeah, it's not massive, is it? I've got a 2-iron. It says it's flag side on it. If I get it flag side, I think I'm winning. I think this is a 3-shotter in all fairness.
Go on the 2-iron.
I'm bunting it.
Bunting.
A low bunt.
Oh, he's gone a bit left. Right, even.
I don't think it's going to reach. Lovely flight
It
again.
was. You're liking it.
Like a Messerschmitt taking off, or maybe some other warplane from that sort of era. Sure.
Yeah, that's a bold statement there. If you're not sure, don't use specifics.
I don't even know who picked up my golf club. They all look the same. No, these are Steve's. So Steve, old left Leonard.
Leonard left.
He's in amongst the foliage.
I cannot stop these going left.
Got a bit of a gap.
The only beauty is, this is quite a tough shot, but I know that I get the hook. I don't have to try. It's crazy, this is 4-iron, but it's not.
You have got to hook it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm a natural. Back in the day, I was just a natural hooker.
Oh, it is hooking, but it's bunker bound.
Oh, that's couldn't be in a worse place. Not gonna lie.
I think sand wedges were sort of designed for this sort of shot, though, weren't they?
The sand wedge didn't come for years.
Oh, you've got an 8-iron, haven't you? Maybe that's
That's
half the problem.
It was the lob wedge, wasn't it?
Lob wedge, yes. Yeah, lofted wedges. I mean, Sevi never used a lob wedge, did he?
Nah, 56 now. But I'm pretty sure back in the day there wasn't any bunkers. I saw him drop out that one, can't I?
Longer of my 2.8s.
You got 2.8.
Yeah, I believe so, but they're definitely not the same loft. I don't think they are the same club.
It's the same number.
Yeah.
Back in the day, the number 9 and the number 7 hadn't been invented yet.
Roman numerals.
No, everything was 8.
Right. You've got about 80, something like that.
Must be.
Bump it a little bit right at target and just try and hold it up in the wind.
Needs to go a little, does it? Good line.
Pretty good, I think. Not bad.
Pops forward.
It's forward. No, it's an 8-iron. Again, I don't think forwards were invented, Steve.
Pop forward, you cheeky so-and-so.
Ah, yes.
Sarcasm hadn't been invented, so you can't use it.
Oh, I'm in trouble then. Steve is assessing.
You've got a makeable one.
It's not, I don't think it's too far away, is it?
Yeah, it's about 15 feet. Below the hole though.
Good, good. So Steve has got what is known as the hardest shot in golf. The 30-yard bunker shot.
The 8-iron.
And he's got an 8-iron.
I'll move the stones.
Now this is Mr. Crossfield sort of says using a 9 or an 8-iron is a good idea for these shots. Are you taking his advice?
Well, no, because this is my only one. But I will tend. I like from this range to sort of not get all of the ball.
Okay.
So I'll use my 54
Yeah.
or my 50, and it gives you the chance to like splash it a bit.
Certainly there's a little bit more room for error, isn't there?
Yeah.
But I think this 8-iron is not really an 8-iron.
Yeah.
It's a sand wedge in 8-iron's clothing.
It plays by its own rules.
Oh, he's played that deliciously. Get up.
Oh, look at the spin.
Going back off.
I took it to Spin City, baby. Didn't want to go there though.
Were they legal grooves?
I don't know. I'll check when I get in.
Are they V grooves or are they 8 grooves?
They go to their side at the top.
Oh,
Look at that.
interesting. Oh yeah, angled.
What the one they're thinking is that? They knew even back then that the Buzzman was only ever going to go left.
So Steve, he's on the green. He's plumb bobbing. Let's get a close up in his grill. Oh, that looks very good. Oh, I thought he had it. Sword fencing, he's...
Chichi Rodriguez, but he does it when they go in. I felt I had that one.
Go on, you can have that little bit. I don't understand.
Oh, only another bogey.
Oh, this could be an unassailable lead.
Well, yes, I would usually say there's still more golf in me, but there's no right to left dog legs. That's when you would be struggling. This would be a hell of a, but I do want this to go in. It would be a wonderful moment to finish this part. Oh, oh, oh,
Oh.
Richard. Richard. See, I wanted the birdie, but now that landmark is gone, I would like him to now maybe let me back in. Never, never, never. So that's a good first 3 holes for you. One
I
over.
will take that. That's not bad at all. I would have liked the birdie. You are right, but
I would take that with normal gloves.
there's some work to be done for Stephen.
Yes, there's. I'm behind, but there will be part 2 of this opened old school special.
He may come back.
I may come back.